Hi guys, welcome to the mix. It's time for another weekly roundup. And what have we done? We've survived Valentine's at this point. So Valentine's was Thursday. Hope you all had a great day. Whatever you may have been up to, it's always a slightly weird one in the calendar, and yeah, a lot of it is just an excuse to do sort of marketing-y bits, and yeah, unfortunately we got involved a tiny bit as well, but you got the wonderful Swolesome Cookies and Dreamy Thunder Bar out of it, which I think have sold out now, but as I say, that's been incredibly popular, and we might have something to save the day on that one going forward, so watch this space. I guess the next big one from Maddie and Swolesome will be the phenomenal Easter range. This is every year this is getting better and better. Lots of creative little bits and pieces coming out. We've got I think everything coming back from last year, most things coming back from last year, and we've got something new in the works as well. So that should be awesome. And that is, what's that? A month away, 2 months away. I lose track of time on this year already. Anyway. Weekly roundup, we've got a few bits for you. These pancakes here, the new caramel flavour of Nano Pancakes just came in on Friday, so it's yesterday as I'm filming this. So that's big and exciting. The cookies and cream one-up bars I'll take you through in a sec. All the one-up bars are back and they're in as well. We've got a couple new yummy flavours, yet more new stuff from Skinny Food Co. So let's dive in. I can hopefully keep this short like I did with the last one. I was really impressed with myself. This is also, I'm going solo again. No Millie today on the camera, so it's going to mean going backwards and forwards to show you some stuff. These two in particular definitely merit some sort of close-up, macro-y, sort of cross-sectional badness, goodness, all that good bad stuff, you know. So where will we start? Let's go with, let's start with the newest one in. We're going to go with the Nano Caramel Flavour Pancakes. So these ones have actually done phenomenally well in the mix. Surprised us from the get-go. I mean, because we were quite excited about a ready-to-eat, on-the-go protein pancake. I mean, a lot of you guys have probably tried making protein pancakes with the various mixes, or just mucking around with you can mix egg, you can mix a scoop of protein powder, and well, that'll pretty much do it actually. If you tried that in the one-carb waffles, that old recipe, and some milk as well, that works. Or, yeah, the flapjack mixes and the Kodiak mixes we've done. So lots of you guys have probably tried pancakes, but not like this. So these nifty little packs, I'll show you what's inside in a sec. They are, I'll show you now actually. They are more Scotch pancakes, or at least what I call Scotch pancakes, than kind of pikelets, than they are kind of crepe type things. But there you go. So I should say, yeah. There you go, that's the logo there. Company, these guys are actually out in Eastern Europe. So it's actually Budapest, I think these guys come in from. They do a range of BCAs and things as well, which sadly we don't carry at the moment. But these snacks were too good not to. I mean, even just holding this up like this, oh, it smells amazing. And yeah, fully fresh baked, whole grain, all that kind of stuff. 16 grams of protein. No added sugar, so it's actually surprisingly low sugar for how delicious the stuff inside this is. And they are filled, that's the magic, right? 2.6 grams of sugar per 45 gram pancake, 16 grams of protein, 12 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat. That's pretty stellar. So yeah, here we go. Little thing there. You notice it's kind of swollen. Oh, I'm just going to come in with this. A lot of you guys might have seen these before. Many of you have probably tried them. We've been making a fuss about them for a while. That's with the chocolate. It's with the vanilla. The peach, which is more jam-like, which is actually surprisingly good. But there you have it. So there's your dinky pancake. And see if I got it in view. You got the A. That's their logo there. God knows where that comes from. So here we go. We're going to tear it because there's caramel in this. So caramel cream, really nice, sweet, traditional pancakey filling. Okay, I'm probably making. Oh, okay. Can we get that? Not just me. You're actually seeing gooey pancake. There it is. Okay, so that should get your view there. Yeah, squeeze it. I'm probably going to put this all over the floor. You got the idea? Look at that. That's amazing. In fact, that's going in my mouth. Oh, wow. That's what it's all about, folks. These are so light, they're so fluffy. I believe, talking to the guys, these have only just come out of the bakery, like literally just come out of the bakery. Sadly, they're not still hot or anything, but yes, as fresh as can be on these, and they do taste just like, yeah, freshly baked Scotch pancake things. I mean, because they are They are thicker than crepes and everything. They are fluffy. And yeah, the whole thing, they sandwich the filling. So that's the magic with these things. And caramel in this one, I'm going to put my neck out and say, and I did rave in the post, and we did a little promo on it too. So if you got a free one on Friday, congratulations to you. I hope you enjoy it. It's probably the most traditional. I mean, chocolate's fine. The vanilla cream, maybe we don't have so much vanilla cream in this country, but it still tastes delicious. And the jam, that tastes like a lovely afternoon tea delight sort of thing. So it is peach jam, but it's just, I get kind of general jam sweetness of it. It takes me right back to my youth when I used to get seedless strawberry jam on sandwiches with butter and stuff. It comes across like that. It's amazing. Anyway, caramel. Inside here, caramel cream. It is creamy. It is certainly caramelly. It's very sweet. There is probably a slight maple overtone, but yeah, it could be me, thinking pancake syrup and pancakes and doing the mental math, doing the arithmetic, putting the flavors together there. But yeah, it tastes, distinctly breakfasty, almost the most traditional of all of them. And the sweetness is totally there, along with the lovely golden brown outer. It's delicious. It's moist. It's oozy. It's just a wonderful combo. So they're fantastic things, and incredibly justifiable. So I think it's 130 calories for that, obviously with a low sugar, good carb source, whole grains and everything. So it's not even worth being scared of the carbs in these bad boys. And the caramel filling, and that's 16 grams of protein. So that's fantastic. I will say as well, there's a brand new bundle. We've got enough flavors now to justify doing it, and we certainly get through enough of them in the mix. There's a flipping great pancake bundle. So thank you, Henry, for the name on that one. And you mix and match a box as you do as usual, and that is 12 pancakes in terms of this. So 3 flavors of each, or 3 flavors times 4. I can do the sums on it. Yeah, all amazing. Not one of these will let you down. And look for us doing more promos and stuff on this going forward, because they're lovely, wonderful things to get in there. And an on-the-go pancake is not the first thing you'd ever think of, well, existed. But yeah, it's fantastic. And they only get better and better with each batch. They do improve them on an ongoing basis. It's great. So, yep, Nano pancakes. They're in. That's the brand new one. We'll stick with snacks so I can eat something else. Ooh, lovely golden, shiny, unmissable, almost Christmassy tinged red wrappers from Warrant Nutrition here in their cold pressed protein bar. So these things are essentially giant Rice Krispie squares, and the added novelty on that is they're coated. So it's not just the kind of crispy Whey Crisp center. That's what constitutes these. It's got in case of that, I've got a couple here actually. They are all back in stock, as I said, the other 4 flavors. There is blueberry, 18 grams of protein in that one, but blueberry flavored bound Whey Crisps making up the most of this thing with a lovely blue, creamy, yogurty coating all around it. We've got the same with strawberry, and then they do a straight up chocolate marshmallow, that's the classic, and then chocolate peanut butter. This is probably the best seller on here. It's fantastic. It's obviously peanut butter running through it, nice authentic flavor. Now, we've got cookies and cream. So this sort of tied in with our Valentine's Swolesome Funder bar push with the cookies and dreamy bar. Not planned, just fortuitous timing. These came in. It's basically an Oreo infused Rice Krispie square. But that doesn't sound good enough. Hopefully the way these look in the cross section and the close up in a minute will. These lovely micro batch bars, they are usually gluten free. I've put some notices up on site. You'll notice these actually aren't. So with the Oreo in here, as with the Cookies and Dreamy Funder bar, come to that, it added gluten sadly. Oreos, whilst I think vegan, are not gluten free. So yes, I'm not sure they're actually using real Oreo in this. Maddie did in that bar, but with this one, still you've lost the gluten-free tag on it. But don't let that put you off. I'm sure many of you are not too bothered by that. But 250 calories, 65 grams, so it's quite big. 22 grams of protein, which is impressive. That's one of the highest in the range, actually. And no more ado, open it, Anthony. There we go. That looks great fun. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to grab another one. Let's do the usual jog to the camera. Yes. So you see that? There we go. So generously coated, and you can see inside there, that's what we're working with the actual texture. So the marshmallowy bound cookies and cream base. Yeah, you can see the cookie flecks and all that good stuff. Okay. A bit too much. Right, you get it. Nice. Right, yeah. It's almost an inside-out Oreo, actually, because the cream constitutes more of this than the cookie. The cookie's just the bits and pieces inside. Obviously, you've got an incredibly creamy, white chocolatey coating on the outside. It's all very vanilla-y. It's all infused with that. Yes, there's the sticky marshmallow sort of thing going on. Yeah, number 2 in the range for me. I love the chocolate peanut butter, and the blueberry is actually up there as a novelty bar, but this takes number 2 easily. So in my pick it or skip it sort of scale, this is definitely a pick it job. This is definitely a pick it job. So both 2 lovely ones this week. Yeah, if you like Oreo, really creamy white chocolate stuff, it is one of the sweeter ones in the range. Yeah, but another good job there, 1-up. So they make some great protein shakes as well. They do a huge range of supplements that I think I've said before we don't really do, barring this one, so I'll come to that in a sec. But these bars, very unique, very different, not a lot like it, and certainly not bound and coated in the way they are, and a whopping amount of protein in there. So, yeah, good novelty one. Pick one of these up, try them out. They do come a little bit pricey, but good quality ingredients there. You know, not baked, they are the cold press micro batch ones. So, yeah, real treat. Yeah, okay, so we'll segue just because we're on this brand, to another new thing from them we just got in. Their peanut butter vegan protein. It's an organic one, this, so not actually, I don't think any of our other vegan proteins are. So as soon as you get nice weather, the motorbikes are everywhere. I'm not sure if you just picked that up, but the road's going mad. I shouldn't talk because I've got one, but yeah. Yeah, so we've got chocolate, we've got vanilla, both of which have been restocked. The chocolate's always the most popular. But now peanut butter, again, tends to go down really well in vegan proteins, whether it's the Ghost peanut butter cereal milk, which I'm afraid we're still waiting for, or the Peanut Butter Delight Select Vegan that's always been popular too, is because it's got real peanut powder in there, peanut flour. So it's a very good flavour to do authentically, naturally. There's a creaminess that comes with that peanut flour that offsets the problem people often have with some of the slightly coarser material the vegan proteins are made of, pea and rice in this case. I think it's a pea and rice one. Am I talking nonsense? Yeah, pea and... No, it's not actually. It's pea, sunflower seed and pumpkin seed. Yeah, and then the, whatever, the stevia... and the peanut flour. Yeah, so it's a stevia one. You don't really notice it because it's offset by the peanuts. Yeah, pea is obviously most common in vegan proteins, but yeah, pea constitutes most of this. 24 grams of protein, 130 calories, 0 sugar. Yeah, this is one of those free from absolutely everything bad. And it says raw on it as well. We were just, I mean, always with me it comes back to flavour, and we were impressed with the flavour of these things. The mixability is great as well. Definitely chocolate, will take it as my favourite, but this is up there, and it's in a sexy new canister, which I think some of their protein tubs might be going to as well. So that's in the mix too. We love catering to you plant-based folks too. Another offering in there. Okay, we're going to do another segue. I love these. I'm trying to, you know, I don't script these, which is probably why I end up rambling and going on for ages and ages, at least without Millie there giving me evil looks to shut up. And we're going to segue here, the link between these and the Yummy Sports you see. This is a Canadian brand, not American, so we can't say that, but I've just learned these are vegan. So I think I updated the site, or I got the guys to, so that you should see the vegan flag on all these now. The Candies BCAAs from Yummy Sports, and they make the ISO protein, which obviously isn't vegan, but yeah, that's their big thing from us. But we do all the BCAAs as well. Mad, wacky, sweet flavours. There's added electrolytes too. These are all plant-based. So these are all vegan-friendly, veggie-friendly BCAAs. So that's a nice one to add. And we've got 2 new flavours. That's why I'm just giving these a quick mention here. Sour watermelon. Ghosts make that famous in the legend with their genuine, authentic Warheads flavouring system. But yeah, that's what Yummy Sports over in Canada have taken a swipe at here with sour watermelon. Watermelon, blue raspberry, a couple of the most popular flavours always across supplements in any range. Yeah, it's obviously they're getting on board with it as well. A lot of you guys love watermelon. Lovely sour one here, but the sweetness of the Yummy Sports always offset it. So it's a classic sweet and sour combo. And the other new one, I've gotten back here actually. This does merit explaining, just because it's not clear what this is without looking at the label anyway. Creamsicle Blowout. Creamsicle blowout, they're going for an orange dreamsicle. So I know our friends at PES do an orange dreamsicle amino IV. This is their basically take on that similar flavour. So yes, it's a bit traditional, a bit boring perhaps, certainly more than boring versus a sour watermelon or something like Zyklone and the other mad ones they do. But yeah, it's classic, and it's a very creamy orange as well. So it's actually eminently drinkable. It's a lot nicer than it sounds. It's not really that dull at all. And yeah, it's kind of a general use. It would go for everyone, this one, and it's very easy to drink while you're being active, intra-workout and everything. So yeah, always check these ones out. But yeah, 2 new flavours in the mix along with all the other mad ones like gummy worms and I say Zyklone, and what else have we got down here? There's a monster one even. Yeah, so yeah, totally wacky range, good quality stuff and vegan. Okay, they're done. Right, next one. We're always trying to keep up with this, and God knows the bits and pieces we have and haven't introduced you to now. But Skinny Food Co, UK guys, they have a vast growing range of, sugar-free, calorie-free, functional foods and the rest of it. We got their crispy, crunchy little protein bag things last week. I think I told you about those in milk chocolate and white chocolate. They're going great. We just got a restock on those because they all sold out straight away. We got their this should have been a segue from the pancakes. We got the golden syrup 0-calorie stuff from them, syrup from them last week as well. So that's going down well on site. Great general use sweetener this. I would say it's definitely thicker than some of the other ones, even their own ones. So again, for putting on pancakes, which is probably what this is sort of designed for, maybe on top of, overnight oats or bowls of porridge or whatever. Yeah, this would sit quite nicely because it is really, really thick. But yeah, the sweetener, yeah, they've hit that classic British note. Anyway, that's in the mix too. The one I'm going to talk about today, the new listing for this week, was the Peri sauce. So this is again calorie-free, sugar-free, everything-free, vegan-friendly. The sauce. So on the savoury side, they actually say it's hot sauce. This is another tricky one. Excuse me, because like with sweeteners where I sort of lose my objectivity because the sweeter the better, with these I eat quite a lot of spicy food. I've inherited that one from my mother, and I'm not that sensitive to spice, so I tend to kick it up a lot. For example, when I go to Nando's, and that's probably the first thing guys think about when you're talking about peri things, I will go for the extra hot sauce, the sort of slightly meaner looking thin bottle with the red X's on it and stuff. I cover it in that and I can deal with that just fine. I know it's hot at that point, but yeah, I've got it. This one, for me, is not hot, but spice is there. So this, again, it probably makes sense. They've gone for more of a mainstream experience. So I would pitch it slightly more than the sort of medium Nando's-y sauce, but texture is bang on with that. It tastes very authentic. So yeah, everything else is absolutely stellar, but don't be put off with the fact that it says hot sauce. I mean, you can put it on things, you will know there's some spice there. It's not bland, it's not boring, but it's definitely not going to blow your head off. So I'm not sure if they're going to do an extra hot peri. They probably won't, but this is a more sensible option anyway. And you're going to notice this when you put this on your chicken or your rice or whatever it is and mix it all up. And I don't think we've ever had a peri calorie-free sauce from any of the other manufacturers who do these kind of things. So the guys have got a first here. I'm sure I've not seen another one. And again, keeping up with them, I know they now do drops as well. We do loads of these flavour drops, and I think they've got a hazelnut, a vanilla, and cookie, or I think it's cookie or biscuit or something. Either way, sounds cool. God knows we've got enough flavour drops and things in the mix, but we will be getting those too. So it's like every week there's something new. So slow down, guys, slow down. Anyway, yeah, and we got a restock on the white chocolate that's been really popular, salted caramel, the maple. We're still waiting for the original mayonnaise back. I should say when I'm talking about syrups, we've actually got sauces rather. We've got Got7 coming back in this week. So there's the new stuff we just brought in from Germany. Mainly their chips. They've got the lovely low sugar chocolatey wafery bars and things. The Kit Kat-esque ones, you've seen those. Their syrups and sauces, we have them coming too. So it's not the sweet side of it. We're starting with savoury. So we've got yes, an aioli one. There's obviously a barbecue. There's a garlic one as well. I think Caesar, Thousand Island. So a bunch of classic ones. They call them classic sauces, in fact. They're coming in. I think they're slightly smaller bottles than these, so we might be a good price on them. And we should have them back end of the week ahead. So look forward to that in probably next week's video. And we've got restock on all the chips and the flips and the nacho thing. They've all disappeared on us. So that's gone down well. So thank you for embracing that range, guys. And that's probably about us done. I have no idea how long I've done here. Probably quite long. So you've got the lovely gooey pancakes, that I will be finishing in a split second. The other good thing about Millie not being in today is I get to finish all the snacks myself. And yeah, the One-Up bars all back in the mix and the new cookies and cream. What else? Oh yeah, almost missed these red tubs sitting here. I do need to do a proper focus on these at some point because we've got a few bits from the range now. This is MTS Nutrition, Mark Lowliner's brand. Finally back in the mix. We've got the big news here, if you've been following it on site, is Blue Raspberry's back on the Ruckus, and we've now got pineapple as well. Nearly sold out on this already, but they'll be back in force in a couple of weeks, just waiting for a UK delivery. And there will be a flavoured version of Vasky, so that's the stim-free pump one. That's a great stackable one. That's coming in, and very, very excitingly, the outright bars. I don't know if we've got any to hand. No, I don't know where they are. But they're the new MTS, the outright bar, sort of sold as a different brand. Dinky, real whole food things made with kind of peanuts, honey, whey protein isolate, just fantastic flavours, really authentic handmade style snacks. Those things, we got a restock on that, so they're all in the mix, and there's the 3 flavours right now, the white chocolate cranberry, choc peanut butter, the oatmeal, etc. We've got 2 new flavours coming, one of them, butterscotch peanut butter, woo, sexy new packaging too, and if you're not a fan of peanuts, we've got the peanut-free chocolate almond butter, or chocolate chip almond butter, I think it is, which very, very exciting. I can't wait to try that one myself. I've always been a big almond fan. So yeah, I completely forgot where I was going. Anyway, the news was that Ruckus and Vasky are back, but we've got a bunch of other stuff coming from them soon, and then maybe ultimately the MTS way back in there. But we'll watch this space on that. They do taste phenomenal though. Ruckus, for those who don't know, he does Vasky, he does Ruckus, and he does Clash. Vasky, stim-free one, great for stacking, and it's a good price on that because it's probably, you do want to put it with other things. And Clash is a bit of everything, so massive scoops on that, but you get BCAAs, you get creatine, all sorts of stuff in there. Actually, and it's not BCAAs, you do get the creatine in there, you get beta-alanine in there, things like that. Ruckus is the full-on pre-workout kind of stim experience. No beta-alanine, no creatine, nothing you don't need like that. Just a ton of caffeine. So it says 480 milligrams of active caffeine. So it's a mixture of caffeine, decaffeine, malate, a couple of other things. And there's a load of focus stuff in here, a load of L-tyrosine, and good for the pump as well. So this does a little bit of everything, but it's a stim junkie sort of one. So it's actually, this is selling really well for us at the moment, outselling the Clash in fact. So yeah, grab some while it's available now on site. That's it. I'm going to stop talking. Up in the week ahead, we have got it's Restock Central again. Yes, Got 7's coming end of the week. Still waiting on Ghost Bits and the Ghost Vegan. Bear with us, guys. Skinny syrups, yeah, the TRK from TRKG, the Jordan Skinny syrups, huge range of those back in. Brown sugar cinnamon is back, salted caramel is back in force, all the pumpkin flavours, so they should be back with us maybe even Monday. It should be Tuesday on the outside. Hit the site up for those. They're going to go incredibly fast because we've been out of stock for a long time. That's probably it. I'm sure there's tons of other things to tell you about. Our Bear Bells deal is obviously still running. 15% off boxes, mixed or otherwise, and ditto on Nocco in terms of the trays. 30 quid a tray, 21.50 a box. So yeah, that's been going down incredibly well. It's still a couple of weeks, or a week, where are we up to? A couple of weeks to grab that. And that's it. I'm going to stop. Thank you, as always, for watching, guys. Lovely to see you. Not that I'm seeing you, but you know what I mean. And I will see you next week. For more new goodies, more restocks, and more wacky fun, and I might do some videos in between on Instagram, and you might see me. Anyway, have a fantastic weekend. I will see you again next time. Bye for now.